freezing in London, Bill.
Ready for this road.
If he is interested.
The joys of travelling Ted. Will we ever get there?
Oh, dear.
Hours, 10 minutes late. We finally made it. Morning.
Just get a minute.
And not say where we are again.
Just get a
Because
minute.
we practically live here.
Say a minute. Still looking for it. Neutral. Cheers, though. We're just having a spot of Guinness.
Cheers. We've gone on to Guinness now.
Nice place, Bill, this. I could do with this settee down there.
Building. Yeah.
You picked my beer up there.
Cheers. A drop of the old liquor.
Thank you. Got a decent dog.
Got a decent. Ready for another one. Off to the tube and have another.
From $45 every 3 months. And every third Saturday of the month we have what they call the Recyclable Saturday. You have anything in your house that needs to be recycled, you put it out in the curb, and they come and pick it up and take it into the recyclable center. Anything that can be recycled will be recycled. Anything that cannot be recycled. Notice that I do have the TV monitor on. We have a city view camera. And before this became a 4-lane highway, this highway was a very dangerous highway to travel, especially at night, because people that travel at night would fall asleep on the steering wheel and cause a lot of head-on collisions. Even the roadway, they indicate fatalities in this area. In G, Nevada, Nevada Landing and Gold Strike, and 3 in Prim, Buffalo Bills, Prima Donna and Whiskey Pete's, and 2 in Laughlin, the Edgewater and also the Colorado Belle. But he's not them if they would like to have a casino and hotel in their city. Well, you know what the answer was. They flat out said no, thank you. Our oldest mine that we have in this area, also one of the deepest mine sheds that we have in this area. And then we will be talking about the grow between 3,000 and 5,000 feet in elevation. Although they do very well at lower elevations, they thrive better at this elevation. These trees are very fragile trees. Their roots don't go into the ground very deep, and they also happen to have a very fragile bark. The company, part of the 88 mining company here in the early 1800s. This mine closed down in 1920. With trees up and close. Now when you see nicely done. Right foot of the coach, halfway up the hill, you'll see a black tower. This, all the refills are free. And this is where our senator likes to hang around because of the free coffee. And his friend owns this casino. Coming up here to the left front of the coach, once again, you'll see a white building with a green roof. This is the 2-room school that they went to school when they were going up here in Searchlight. On top of the hill, to the left side of the coach, about 11 o'clock, you'll see another hill. You'll see the red and white box, and right on top of the United States flag. Underneath that box sits another mine called the 4th of July mine. That closed in the late 1800s. To the right, you will see a freshly remodeled home. Look at the beautiful landscape that this remodeled home has right there. You believe that story? Come see me in Laughlin. I'm going to sell you some property. Coming up here to the right, halfway up the hill, you'll see a block wall. This block wall is the last reminder of a brothel that was located there in the early 1800s. No longer in business. Look at the beautiful mural, and look to the right. You'll see the pear cactus tree right there to the right. Searchlight Senior Center right here. In this town at one time, folks, they had less than 50 people live in this town. At one time, they had over 5,000 people in this town. When some of the mines closed up, some of the people left in this town. Now the population in this town is just over 800 people that live in Searchlight, Nevada. Now, folks, our next point of interest will be in about 5 to 6 minutes. Keep your eyes open. This is another area where we might be able to see some wild animals. He also has an antique and classical car collection that has gathered throughout the years, and he will not charge you 1 red cent to see those free cars. Also, he features a boat ride that goes up to Davis Dam. If you want to take a tour on the river, Lowry family. The Lowry family used to own the Sahara Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas many years ago. Now they run this casino. They offer food and gambling. Then you'll see the Golden Nugget. The Golden Nugget happens to be the second oldest casino in Laughlin, because this casino was known as the old Nevada Club many years ago. Now it's known as the Golden Nugget, owned by the Barry Kinders Rice Star. They offer food, gambling, and a place to play bingo. Now, folks, coming up here to the right side of the road land that you'll see out here, where one of our friends that works for another bus company in town took it to the bottom, and on the side of the canyon they have grapes growing, wild grapes growing, very nicely done. They're burn yourself. He will not be another Mickey D's, if you know what I'm talking about. He hates to part with his money. And I'm going to slow down the coach. I'm going to show you all the way down to 504 feet in elevation. So the ears are getting plugged up. This is the reason why we're going into a lower elevation. Temperature up here right now is 84 degrees outside. Inside is a cool 69. Be on the coach back to Las Vegas or not. That is problem number one, medical problem. Problem number two, if you end up hitting a jackpot down here, notice that I said if you end up hitting a jackpot, we don't look for you, we don't page you. It's your responsibility to get on this coach on time. Don't do like this couple did about 4 months ago. Came down with me to Laughlin. I went to pick them up, and for the machine, she says no. I said, before departure time, we will leave that area on time whether you're on the coach or not, unless you have a medical problem or a problem with the machine. And make sure you send somebody out to the coach to let me know that you have these problems, and I'll try to help you. I've been coming down for the last 15 years down here, and I know almost everybody that works in the day shift at the Colorado Bell, and they know more or less what time we leave every day. Come down here 6 days a week. I only work 5 days, but right up desert, and all of a sudden I take you to where there's some very beautiful water, and it perks you up. But not anymore. We're not allowed there. As we go, this is the east entrance of Christmas Tree Pass. Folks, if you missed the coach in Laughlin today on your travels back to Las Vegas, when you get to this point right here, make a right-hand turn right there. That is the shortcut that I spoke about this morning. By taking a right-hand turn, going through the canyon, it will save you 16 miles walking depth. Now we're going to go to the bottom of the hill. Once we get to the bottom of the hill, we'll make it a right-hand turn onto Casino Drive. Casino Drive runs north and south. In front of us is east, behind us is west, to the right is south, and to the left is north. Also, they have transportation. They have a city bus called the Silver Rider, buck and a half every time you get on the coach. They have cab companies. They charge you the same price that they do in Vegas for the mileage. They also have what they call water taxis. These are pontoon boats that go up and down the Colorado River to every hotel and casino on the Nevada side every 45 minutes to an hour. Now these water taxis just went up on their price. They used to charge $3 per person one way. Now they charge $5 per person one way. So every time you get on that water taxi, it'll cost you $5. But I can give you a little story how you can get around this water taxi. If you want to see the Colorado River and the hotels on the banks of the $5. But every time you get off, it'll cost you $5. You can take the river walk. They got a river walk that extends to the northern part of the city, which is a city park, all the way down to the River Palm Hotel and Casino. Yesterday I had a group of people that said, well, you lied to area. So they got the information wrong. And they went down there, they walked back and forth, but they looked very tired. 51% of the business. Not because of the divorce decree, sweetheart, because Don Laughlin. They're green. In Spanish, we call them palo verdes. Palo verdes, or green stick. That's the second native tree to the state of Arizona. I'm going to look to the left, see the river. The Colorado River's up. That means the water taxis will be running on the Colorado River, and the tour boats are going to be running the Colorado River. Right behind this building to the right, where that bus is, right? Classical cars right there to the left. To the right, you will see a name frame building right here to the right. This is where they started their business in 1964, right there in the little building there. Long ways from the left one, huh? Should work. There's the RVs. If you ever thought of owning an RV and you hit the jackpot, this is where to buy it, right here. Beautiful little RVs, aren't they? Aren't they nice? But you get to, if you buy one of those, you got to drive to Vegas and pick up your dirty clothes, okay? Right here to the right, you will see the outlet stores right here to the right. The Horizon Outlets. There's Cecil's Market. Now, folks, if you missed the coach today, we're bringing you down today as a guest of Key Tours with a free buffet. If you missed the coach today and you want to wait for us until tomorrow, no problem. You got to do these two things. First, you got to call the office in Las Vegas, Key Tours, that we're under the yellow pages, under tours, to make a reservation for each person that's going to go back with you. About 3 hours to get you up there, and he only makes one stop, Main Street, downtown Las Vegas. Or you can take the shortcut, you know where it's at, and it's free of charge. You get your pencils and paper.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers, Bill. Do something quiet. It's slightly warm as well. There's some lunches right here, isn't there? Right there. What do you say with that?
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Just seen the dunce go past. What do you want to do that?
Oh, look at them big ones, Steve. Them big white ones.
Having a rest on the bus now. All the beer's gone, so can't have another drink yet till we get back. Cheers. Just taste before we start on the main lot.
Thank you. Talo.
We're a bit cold, Bill. We're by the fire, as you can see. Come in to warm up.
Barbara's on the coffee.
I'm on the coffee and they're on the, you know, the hard stuff. This is called the pepper mill.
Yeah.
The only fire in Vegas, Bill, this is.
Nice round here, Bill.
Can't you?
Hello, everyone in England. This is Kevin on Las Vegas. Hello.
Just having a coffee. I've had too many beers already. Stephen's still after.
Take your
Cheers.
time.
Cheers, just down a quiet smoke and a drink, just, you know, get warmed up. Just get warmed up for the next one. Cheers.
So I'm like, can I go? I think I know what pizza check is. I did this, it was open, and the box was there, and the bell was on. She's like, may not be a lot. Oh god, I can still believe that they took a bill and like, the first thing was on. Oh, very good. I think if I give it a dollar, it's like maybe put it down fast. The only partner that does yeah, I got that going.
Oh, you guys, the penguin feed that is dirty and that?
Bit of ice cream here. Bit cold, bloated with it.
Bit too cold.
Bit too cold for me, isn't it? I'll get eaten with it cold.
Cheers!
Just having a drop of Newcastle and I'm going to get myself a big Edward in a minute. Quiet, you know, nice and quiet in the tube. It's lovely in this tube though. Get out to that tremendous heat outside. It's not bad though, I tell you though. You're eating, aren't you? Cheers, Bill. We're getting a bit full up here. It's like we're going to get some corn bits soon. They're not coming down here very often to fetch them, you know. So we're going to get fetched this year. Newcastle brand, this Newcastle brand, it's any good stuff. Here, old Bill, you ain't been over us. the ram. Cheers, Bill. Emptied the plate for him again. It's all gone. They've left some of his, but I bet it was.
I've left all mine. I don't like this sort of fruit with breakfast.
Let it all go. Cleared the deck. There's no left in Las Vegas now. We've cleared it.
Cheers.
Ah, cheers, Bill. Having a quiet rest now.
And I'm having a quiet nap. I'm about ready to doze off.
In there. White smoke, Bill. Just sitting by the pool, getting a bit warm, you know. We've got a beer down here. Get some beer down there. Laughing a bit. A bit sweaty, mind you, I think. A bit later on it'll be. It must be about 107, I think. A bit later. We should get a good chan on. That's a good skin.
Cheers.
Ah, cheers, Bill. Just resting a minute now. Had a few. Few cigars and gone off to go and get some more. Ready for bed now. Getting a bit of sun now, Bill. Just a fire.
Do not accept items from persons that you do not know. Please be reminded that all checks and carry-on baggage will subject to search. Do not look at
Not feeling very well, Bill. Going back Laughlin. See that you got a good film for you when you get back. It'll be something unusual. You've not seen it in your lifetime. Cheers, Bill. Just been for a few presents, you know, things that we can, yeah. See you later, alligator. You know, yeah.